This is an absolute beast!
Kia ora Dino Fans, we're going to be looking at the CollectA Dinosaur Minis. Now there's 10 in this box, we're going to get them out, have a look, and then right at the end I'm going to compare them with some of the Jurassic World Rebirth mini figures. So I got my scissors here, this is an epic container, don't see that often, plastic so you can keep them stored there for ages, but I'm going to undo this carefully. We got a little label right here, I'm going to cut that out, got all the dinos there. Let's have a look. I could just rip it off, but I like keeping things in good nick just in case I want to refer to them later, or I'm making a bit of a mincemeat of this. Maybe I should have just ripped it off. You know what, I'm just going to have to rip it off, guys. You ready? Ripping it off. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes, the wrapping is off. Have a look at that. You can see them sitting in there. They actually look fantastic from what I can see. Cannot wait to get them out. But thinking about the Jurassic World Rebirth minis, these ones look awesome and have a completely different design. So I'm stoked about this. Now, we've got a little snip we got to do right there to get this open. Oh, see if I can reach that. It's pretty tricky. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, I'm in. We got it. This is it. Dino Fans, let's have a look. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's something else. Oh, there's tape. Oh man, that was a flop. Right, let's try this again. Let's get this tape off. Oh, man, they've really gone to town with this. I guess they need it secure so they don't fall out. In fact, oh, that's a full-on sticker. Let's get this off. Let's get it off. Right. I guess, yeah, looking on the bright side, they're not going to fall out in transit, and they want to make sure that none of them go missing, which is awesome, because it could be easily done. Oh, yep, another one at this end. Rip that off. Well done, CollectA. That is real attention to detail and safety in delivering the package. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. Da, 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 da. Whoa, CollectA Minis. Oh, let's try it this way. Oh, they might fall out. Yeah, no, we won't do that. All right, let's have a look. I am pumped. This, oh man, these are magnificent. There's some real high detail here. Okay, first off, we have a little list which I'm going to hold up and we're going to go through them. It's going to be hard for me to see. I'll hold that up, see if I can read it. Oh, this is collect them all. So we've only got part of the series, which is awesome. So that's heaps. There is, looking at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So we got 10 here. So we got, excuse me, half the set. So that's cool. I'll keep that there for reference. It's also here. Yeah, there's 10 on there. Okay, let us have a look. First off, we have, I don't even have a mini like this, a sauropod, and is the Diplodocus. Look how beautiful that guy is. Oh, where's that focus? Come on, camera. I love that paint job and the pose on this. The beautiful green with black stripes on there. This is an, oh, look at that curved neck. That's epic. I wonder if you can bend it a bit. Yeah, it might have been a bit bent from the packaging, but that's okay. Look how beautiful that pose is. That is such a cool figure. And I'm actually really impressed with the detail on this guy. Absolutely wonderful. All right, we have the Diplodocus. What else have we got in this box? Okay, we have one here that I really struggle to pronounce. So forgive me, guys, but it is called, you can help me, the Parasaurolophus. All right, I probably got that wrong, but let me know in the comments. Look at that guy, he's beautiful. I love the pose, absolutely stunning. I mean, it's quite hard to show you guys these minis because they are super tiny, but look at that. Again, another amazing green paint job. I love the brown stripes. And this has a base, which is fantastic because a lot of the other minis I've seen don't. So that is amazing for display. So I'm going to pop that. A little bit hard to see, but I'll pop it right there. Diplodocus. What else do we have? This is an absolute beast. Oh, look at that Mosasaurus. Isn't that incredible? That is absolutely spectacular. I love the Mosasaur. Obviously, this isn't a dinosaur, but a prehistoric beast. But that is a stunning sculpt. Really more scientifically accurate, probably, I think. Look at those stripes going down. It's back and tail. That is an incredible mini figurine. Well done, collector. Love it. All right, we have, oh, this is cool, a Kentrosaurus. Look at that. Beautiful spikes, and that's amazing. Love all the spikes radiating up the back and the plates down the side, and the two horns, two spikes coming out the side. That makes the Kentrosaurus famous. I love that. This one's lacking a little bit in the paint detail. In fact, it's just one color, bar the black eyes, so yeah, not too bad. Still love it. Haven't seen that sculpt before, so that's great. Now we have, oh, this is interesting. This is really cool. We have a Pteranodon. Look at that beast. I love it. And you know what's cool about this? Beautiful paint job, but it's see-through. The wings, can you see that? You can see my finger through it. It's actually clear see-through plastic, so that's really cool. Gives it that illusion that it's really lightweight skin that are creating its wings for flying. So that is a great figure, collector. Really impressed with that one. Beautiful pose too with the flapping wings. Whoosh, whoosh. Amazing, love that. 5 down, we got 5 to go. Now this one, oh, is it this one? There's a couple, okay. I really struggle with this name too. This is another one, forgive me guys. It is, oh, in fact, I got those mixed up. Sorry, this is not the Parasaurolophus. This is the, this guy here is the, where have you gone? Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus. It's the Pachycephalosaurus. Let me know if I got that right. This is the Parasaurolophus. Look at that. Now that is a cool figure. I love the beautiful orange on that. Obviously the crest that this dino is famous for. And we've got some beautiful stripes running down the back. I'll just give you a 360 of that figure. That is super cool. Love that. What I'm loving is the great mix. So far, actually, we've had 5 herbivores and the Mosasaurus, so that's a really good mix. What have we got here? Well, it's not a good mix, but I'm used to just getting heaps of carnivores. So, oh, one of my favorites, the classic, the Stegosaurus. Now that is an incredible paint job. Look at the detail in these plates. Orange and brown plates, variegated plate color, beautiful deep green, and the brown spikes at the end. This, look down there, that is yeah, that's cool. A magnificent sculpt. That is really high detail, and I love that. These minis, oh man, I'm super impressed. They have a much higher detail to some of the Jurassic World minis that I've seen, so it'll be interesting to compare them. Oh, now this is a fan fave. We have a carnivore, the Baryonyx. Look at that beast. Everyone loves that with its crocodilian snout, made real famous in the Camp Cretaceous movies and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. There's a great Baryonyx scene in there, but that is another stunning sculpt and figure. Really impressed. And the cool thing about these is quite a lot of them, they're not too flexible. Whereas a lot of the Jurassic World ones tend to be more flexible and bendy and squishy. These are a lot more hard and rigid, so they're probably going to be a bit more durable. I mean, bar the Pteranodon with its flexible wings, and the Diplodocus has got a flexy tail and neck. What else have we got? 2 left to go. Here we go, the mighty Triceratops. Now that is a classic dino, and it's got a classic paint job to boot. Beautiful grey, and the white ivory like tusked horns and bone frill. That is stunning, and the beak is grey as well. That is another fantastic figure. I absolutely adore that. Oh, and look, it's got the eyes up the top there, the white up on the top, slightly different colour. So that is a magnificent Triceratops sculpt. Fantastic minifigure. Last but not least, in this kit, and this one's on a stand, the king of the tyrant lizards, the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at this, and this is the feathered version. So we're not used to seeing a lot of figures like this, but that is beautiful. Love the red and green and brown colors we've got going on there. A little bit of white at the base as well. Is that white? Yes, no, not quite. It was just the light bouncing off. But that is a great figure. Awesome pose, roaring with the tongue sticking out and the white teeth. This is a fantastic figurine, especially if you love the feathered version of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, we need to do a couple of comparisons. Now, I've gone through the Jurassic World Rebirth figures, and I found that in this set here, there's only 3 from the Rebirth dinosaur minis that we can compare. So it's not a super accurate comparison, but let's have a look. First up, we have the mighty Triceratops. Here we go. There is the Jurassic World Rebirth one. There on the right is the, what have we got? CollectA Triceratops. So, big differences. Straight away, the Jurassic World Rebirth is bigger, but it's flexible, whereas this one is more solid. I think in terms of the sculpt, definitely CollectA has a much more detailed sculpt. So while this is bigger, you can see the mouth is closed, this mouth is open, we've got the feathers on the back, like kind of hairy feather on the back of the Triceratops here. So really interesting, and the paint detail is better on this. While this does have a brown variegated pattern on the back, and this is more plain, each individual horn or bit of bone on the frill is painted grey, whereas on the Jurassic World one it's just one solid colour. They have painted the 2 top horns but not the front horn on the nose, whereas this has had the 2 front horns, the front nose and the beak painted grey. So you can see that the paint and the sculpt is a lot more detailed on the CollectA, but it is slightly smaller. So very, very interesting. Both amazing renditions, both you would be super happy with in your collection, but really cool to see that they each have a difference, all right? So that's cool. So we've compared those two. We have another couple we can compare. This is an epic comparison. Who loves Mosasaurus? Because we have 2 right here. Look at those beasts. Whoa, that is amazing. Now, I actually think these are neck and neck. So looking at that, they are almost the same length. They both have flexibility in the tail. The Mosasaurus from Jurassic World Rebirth is slightly bigger and thicker. And sculpt-wise, let me have a quick look. Sculpt-wise, okay, the obvious thing, this is a Jurassic World dinosaur. It has been characterized with the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World dinosaur, what do you call it? They've given it real character, whereas this feels way more scientific, a lot more like what it probably would have been in real life. All right, this is the movie version, this is the real life version, I think. And next to that, the actual sculpt on this one though is fantastic. And like I've said before, it is absolutely one of the best sculpts I've seen in a mini from Jurassic World, and to be honest, in a mini in general. So this sculpt is good. I'm just having another quick look at the detail. So I think, you know what, if I was to score these both out of 10 for their sculpt and detail, they would actually be the same at like 8 out of 10. Like, I can't separate them. The paint job is very, very similar. This one has some more bony structures, while this has a better teeth. They're actually neck and neck. So while there's quite a difference between the Triceratops, with these two, they're actually both on par in terms of detail, paint job, and sculpt. The difference being the design of the sculpt. So that's really cool. Right, last but not least, what do you think we've got to compare? We have, and this is a really funny comparison, the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Now, this comparison feels quite unfair because they're very, very different. So, CollectA is a lot smaller, but it has an incredible base. Jurassic World, way bigger. Looking at this, okay, sculpt, again, the difference is in design. Although looking at this, I do think this Jurassic World sculpt has more detail than the CollectA. So that's different to the Triceratops again. But what I'm loving about this is that basically, again, the design. Jurassic World Tyrannosaurus Rex, scientific Tyrannosaurus Rex. No feathers, feathers. Crazy colors, awesome tiger colors. Like, they are quite different. So depending on your taste and what you believe the Tyrannosaurus Rex looked like, that would determine which mini you like the best. But again, actually, I think this sculpt is one of the better Jurassic World ones I've ever seen. It's the best T-Rex mini I've seen, and it is more detailed than this guy here, and that's mainly in the teeth. Let me have a quick look. I'll give it credit. The paint job on the Jurassic World one's awesome with the stripes, but this guy here does have more detail in the paint because the teeth are painted, the tongue's painted, whereas it's not on the T-Rex. So maybe this one-ups it on the paint job, and obviously you've got the multiple different colors with green, red, and brown. But the T-Rex definitely has a better detail in the sculpt. There you have it, Dino fans. That is the CollectA Dinosaur Minis, and it's only half the set, so I'm going to have to find the others and do another unboxing. But yeah, hope you like that, guys. You can check out the full Jurassic World Minis review over there, and also all the CollectA Mini reviews. Oh, not minis, but my other dinosaurs. Antosaurus out.